Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to be coming to you this week with the power of Thanksgiving, Monday through Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. In a world that's filled with so much chaos and negativity and complaining, we want to just talk to you about the power of Thanksgiving. Friends, you'll find out you'll have a better life when you learn to just give thanks. When you learn to say thank you to someone who helped you, thank you to someone who encouraged you, thank you to someone who maybe helped you get a job or whatever it might be. But most of all, we need to give thanksgiving to Father God. And as you learn to live a life of thanksgiving, your life will be so much happier and so much more peace and joy. Listen, friend, it's a choice to live a thankful life. And I want to go over some quotes and some things that talks about the power of thanksgiving, 12 benefits of giving thanksgiving to Father God. Number one is simply this: gratitude or thanksgiving glorifies God. I want to say it again. Thanksgiving glorifies God. This alone is enough reason to live a thankful life because everything we get comes from Father God. Even the breath that you're breathing right now, you don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. It's a gift from Father God. It's a gift from our Father who's in heaven watching over us, and he's a giver of good gifts. And 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 15 simply says this: and as God's grace reaches more and more people, there will be great thanksgiving, and God will receive more and more glory. Friends, you got to realize that when the grace of God touches our life, we can't help but give thanks to Father God. Grace is something we don't deserve. He gives us grace and he gives us mercy. And friends, you need to realize that we need to be thankful for the grace that we receive. And there's even grace after salvation. There's grace for the race that you have to run. He gives you strength. He gives you power to endure. And as his grace reaches more and more people, it says God gets more and more glory. We need to remember that we are made to bring glory to Father God. We are made to give him glory every day of our life. The second thing I want you to see is this: thanksgiving helps us see Father God. Friends, I don't know how many times you maybe been at the beach and seen a sunset or a sunrise, or maybe you've been to another country and you saw some of the most beautiful sights you've ever seen. You got to realize, as you're thankful to God, it helps you see God. Be thankful. Be thankful. Everything you're thankful for just helps you remember that God is a giver of good gifts. And the more we thank him, the more we see him. The more we give him thanksgiving, the more our minds are upon him. When's the last time you thanked him for not hurting maybe in a part of your body that used to hurt? When's the last time you thanked him for a child that came home and gave their hearts back to Jesus? When's the last time you really gave him thanks for that meal you just eat, or maybe a cold glass of water on a hot day? I've been to so many countries and they don't have all the things that we have, but yet we are probably the most unthankful country in the world. And I think we need to change that. We need to live day by day lives of thanksgiving. And I want to say it again: thanksgiving not only glorifies God, but it makes your life better. As you learn to be thankful instead of a complainer, you will find out that your attitude rises to a higher height. When you're thankful for what you got, Father God will give you things that maybe you have not even asked for. But why should he give us something else when we have not even thanked him for what he's already given us? So once again, just 5 minutes every night, Monday through Friday, I want you to realize, number one, once again, was thanksgiving glorifies God. Every time you're thankful, God gets glory. And number two, thanksgiving helps us see God in a new light. Remember, once again, he's a giver of all good gifts. So let's make a choice to rejoice this week. Let's make a choice to be thankful and to live thankful lives and allow God to be glorified through us. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night as we continue to talk about the power of thanksgiving.